you ever known exactly what you want to say in English, but when it's your turn to speak, your mind just goes blank?
Not because your English is bad, but because your brain is panicking.
And the worst part is, the words come back later, when the conversation is already over.
Today, we'll show you exactly how to stop phrasing and recover naturally in real conversations.
Because fluency isn't about never pausing, it's about knowing what to say next. Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak English with Sam and Lily. I'm Sam.
And I'm Lily, and today we're talking about something slightly dramatic.
Slightly dramatic?
Yes, the moment your brain leaves your body.
Oh, that moment.
When someone asks you a question in English, and suddenly, nothing.
Not even one word. You know English, you've studied, you've practiced, but your brain just says no.
It's like your vocabulary takes a coffee break without telling you.
Rude. Very rude.
Okay, I'll confess something. The first time I had to speak publicly in English, I froze.
Wait, really? You?
Yes, and I knew the material. I had prepared, but someone asked me a simple question, and I couldn't remember the word example.
Not philosophy, not economics. Example.
Exactly. And I stood there thinking, why is my brain doing this to me?
So let's talk about that. Why does this happen? Because I think people assume it means my English is bad.
It doesn't. It actually means your brain is under pressure.
Pressure?
Yes. When you feel judged or rushed or nervous, your brain switches into survival mode.
Survival mode? Like danger mode?
Exactly. And when your brain thinks there's danger, it focuses on safety, not grammar.
So it's not a vocabulary problem, it's an anxiety response.
Yes, and that's important because you don't fix anxiety by memorizing more words.
So buying another grammar book won't save me?
It might make your bookshelf stronger.
Not my fluency.
Exactly.
I think it feels worse in English because we expect ourselves to sound perfect.
Yes, when you speak your native language, you don't monitor every word. But in English, you're checking grammar, checking pronunciation, checking vocabulary.
And checking if you sound intelligent.
Exactly. And that mental checking slows you down. Here's the big shift. Fluent speakers are not faster thinkers. They just don't panic when they pause.
So it's not about never freezing, it's about not reacting emotionally to the freeze.
Exactly. Recovery is the real skill.
If you've ever had that blank moment, just nod right now.
We can't see you, but we know you nodded.
And if you didn't, you're lying.
Everyone freezes sometimes, even us.
Okay, now that we understand what's happening, let's talk about the 3 types of blank moments, because not all freezes are the same.
And once you know the type, you'll know exactly what to do.
You said something interesting. Not all freezes are the same. Now I'm thinking, I always thought a blank moment was just a blank moment.
That's what most people think. But actually, there are different reasons behind it. And when you understand the reason, you stop blaming yourself.
Okay, let's break it down.
There are 3 main types: vocabulary blank, idea blank, confidence blank.
That sounds like a psychological diagnosis.
It kind of is, but a helpful one.
Okay, vocabulary blank. That's when I know what I want to say, but one word disappears.
Exactly. The idea is clear, but the specific word is gone.
And it's always a simple word, never photosynthesis. It's chair.
Yes, it's always something basic.
You forget door while standing in front of one.
And suddenly it becomes the moving wall.
That actually works, though.
And that's the point. Fluency is communication, not perfect vocabulary recall.
So why does the word disappear?
Because vocabulary is stored in networks, and under stress, access slows down. The word is still there, you just can't reach it quickly.
So it's not lost, it's delayed.
Exactly. And panic makes the delay worse.
So basically, my brain says, "Oh, you're nervous? Let's make this harder."
Yes, your brain is dramatic sometimes.
So what do fluent speakers do in that moment?
They describe, immediately. They don't freeze. They rephrase.
So instead of stopping, they say, "It's the thing you use to..."
Exactly. And most people understand, because communication is flexible.
Okay, now idea blank. This one feels worse.
Yes, because here, you don't know what to say at all.
Like in interviews, "Tell me about yourself." And suddenly, I don't know who I am.
Identity crisis in English. Very common.
I start questioning my entire existence.
That's because your brain is trying to be perfect. It's searching for the best answer, and that pressure blocks ideas.
So we freeze because we're trying to sound impressive.
Yes, but simple answers often sound more natural.
Instead of, "I possess multifaceted professional competencies."
I work hard and I learn quickly.
That sounds human.
Fluency is human, not academic.
So, and the last one, confidence blank. That one hurts.
Because here, you actually know what to say, but fear stops you.
Yes, the words are there, but you're afraid they're wrong.
And that fear creates silence, not lack of ability.
So, sometimes the problem isn't English, it's self-judgment.
Exactly. You are editing yourself too much, and editing slows speaking.
So, if I understand correctly, there's no such thing as "I'm bad at speaking." There's only "I don't recover yet."
Yes, recovery is the skill, not perfection.
You're really pushing this recovery theme.
Because it changes everything. When you stop fearing pauses, you start speaking more freely.
I think many listeners feel embarrassed when they freeze, like they've failed.
Freezing doesn't mean failure. It means growth. You're stretching your ability.
That's powerful. All right, now that we understand the three types, let's talk about what actually to say in the moment. Because theory is nice, but sentences are better.
Yes, now we build your recovery toolkit.
A recovery toolkit. I like that phrase. It sounds practical.
It is practical, because when you freeze, you don't need motivation. You need a sentence.
That should be on a poster. When you freeze, you don't need motivation, you need a sentence.
I'll design it later, but first, let's build it.
Okay, what do I do in the first 10 seconds after I freeze? Because that's when panic starts.
3 things: breathe, bridge, simplify.
Breathe, bridge, simplify. Why is breathing first?
Because when you freeze, your breathing becomes shallow, and shallow breathing tells your brain there is danger.
So one slow breath tells my brain we are safe.
Exactly. You calm the nervous system first. Language comes back after.
Then bridge, that's the sentence that buys time.
Yes, and it must sound natural, not robotic.
That's a good question. Let me think for a second. Give me a moment.
Perfect. Those sentences do 2 things. They buy time, and they make you sound thoughtful.
So instead of awkward silence, it sounds intentional.
Exactly. Silence with confidence feels different than silence with panic.
Serious tone. Now simplify. This is the part most learners resist.
Because they want to sound advanced.
Yes, we want to sound intelligent.
Simple is intelligent. Clear is intelligent. Complicated is not always impressive.
So instead of trying to explain everything perfectly, I just say the core idea first.
Yes, start small, then expand.
Okay, let's simulate. You ask me something random.
What motivates you when you feel tired?
That's a good question. Let me think for a second. Honestly, small progress motivates me. Even small wins.
See? No advanced vocabulary, but clear and confident.
And I survived.
Barely. But yes. Why should we choose you for this role?
Give me a second. I work consistently. I don't quit easily, and I care about improving.
That's powerful because it's authentic.
I notice something. When I slow down, my answers improve.
Yes, speed creates panic. Calm creates clarity.
I think learners confuse speed with fluency.
That's a huge mistake. Fluency is not speed. Fluency is smooth recovery.
So pauses are not the enemy. Fear of pauses is the enemy.
Exactly. When you stop fearing silence, your silence becomes powerful.
Can I say something honest?
Always.
I used to think blank moments meant I wasn't good enough.
A lot of people think that.
But now I see it was just pressure, not lack of ability.
Exactly. Pressure blocks access. It doesn't erase knowledge.
So the goal is simple. Train recovery. Practice breathing. Use bridge phrases. Simplify. Repeat.
And the more you practice this, the less dramatic blank moments become. They turn from emergencies into normal pauses.
You know what I'm realizing as we talk about this? Blank moments aren't the problem. The story we tell ourselves about them is the problem.
Yes, if you freeze and think, I'm terrible at English, your confidence drops. But if you freeze and think, okay, breathe, recover, everything changes.
It's almost like we've been trained to fear silence.
Silence is not weakness. Silence can be control. When you pause calmly, people don't think you're stupid. They think you're thinking.
That's such a good reframe. Pause equals thinking, not failing.
Let's say something clearly. Fluent speakers pause. Confident speakers pause. Leaders pause.
They just don't panic during the pause.
Exactly. And once you remove panic, your English becomes smoother, not because your vocabulary changed, but because your nervous system changed.
That's powerful. It means the solution isn't another textbook. It's training calm recovery.
So, here's your challenge. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today.
Have one conversation in English. And if you freeze, don't escape. Don't apologize. Don't say, sorry, my English is bad.
Instead, say, that's a good question, or let me think for a second. Then answer simply.
Train recovery. Even if it feels uncomfortable, that discomfort is growth.
And can I say something important? If you're listening right now and you've ever felt embarrassed speaking English, you're not alone.
We know how that feels. That small moment when you think, everyone is judging me.
Most people aren't judging. They're thinking about themselves.
Everyone is busy worrying about their own mistakes.
So give yourself permission to be imperfect, because imperfect speaking is still brave speaking.
And we genuinely want to say thank you. Thank you for spending your time with us. Time is valuable, and you chose to be here.
Thank you for trusting us with your learning, for listening, for practicing, for growing with us.
When you press play, you're not just watching a video, you're investing in yourself, and that matters.
We don't take that lightly.
Now, we want to ask you something. What should we talk about next?
Is there a situation that makes you nervous? Job interviews, dating in English, group discussions, small talk?
Tell us in the comments, what would you like to learn? We read them.
And sometimes your comment becomes our next episode.
And if this episode helped you, please subscribe to Speak English with Sam and Lily.
If you don't subscribe, I will feel emotionally rejected.
Very intense.
Very intense. You don't want that energy.
Protect the peace. Hit subscribe.
Remember this. Fluency is not about speaking without pauses. It's about speaking without fear.
Every time you recover, you're becoming more confident. Not perfect, confident.
And confidence grows quietly, one conversation at a time.
This is Speak English with Sam and Lily. Thank you for learning with us. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for being part of this community.
Keep speaking, keep recovering, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!